Hello, hello. How you all doing today? Yeah. Who's in the chat room right now? Let's see here. HG, you're the first one here. Thank you so much. Scott from NYC. Phoebe from France. I don't think I've seen you in the live chat room before, but welcome if you're new. Ripple Effect, I think I've seen you before, so welcome back. Coast from Costa Rica. Val, live long and prosper to you, my friend. Back to you. Yasin from South Africa, and Junio from Brazil. I think it's Junio because it's Brazil. So, yeah. But welcome everyone, and if you're in the live chat room, but you're the type that likes to lurk but not talk in the chat room, that's totally fine. It's all up to you. So thank you so much for being here. Pablo's back. Ab uh, I'll just call you AB. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. How you all doing? Um, yeah, so I was thinking about like how do I intro these things again? How do I intro these streams? And I want to be more honest. Um, yeah, I've been sad. All the things that's happening in the world, and it's like, very Juneteenth, just celebrated Juneteenth with the Webflow team, and how we celebrated was we got educated on what Juneteenth meant. And to be honest, I knew nothing. And I'm glad that the leadership team, gave everyone in the Webflow team the chance to get educated, empathize, and talk with our leaders about that day. And man, it kind of ruined me in the morning, to be honest. And it opened up my eyes. And with this knowledge, I'm like, okay, now I've learned and I need to speak up more. But yeah, I hope you all have been doing well. I hope if you're in the United States, you've taken some time to reflect, empathize, and learn about Juneteenth. It's crazy. Crazy times. Crazy times. But we're all here, and I honestly didn't smile much before when I was prepping for the stream. I always prep at like 9 a.m. And then once I saw people chatting in the live chat room, like, hi, I'm from NYC, I'm from here, I'm from there, brought me back to my mindset of why am I doing this? Why am I doing these streams? It's because I want to share my knowledge, and hopefully this knowledge can help you better your life. And I want to give this knowledge out for free. I want to do my best, give out to the world. And for anyone who's listening, that's everyone who's in the chat room, everyone who's watching the live stream, or everyone who is watching the recording, I thank you for giving up some of your time, some of your lifetime to watch and consume this knowledge. And if I can do better, please let me know. Let me know what I can do better with these, teach better topics, um, teach in a different way. Let me know. All right. I want to give this knowledge out to you all. These streams are for you all. All right. So who's talking in the live chat room? Phoebe, my first live, but I've watched all your videos as it's in France, so it's a bit late. France. It's about 6 or 7 p.m. Could be 8 p.m. I'm not sure, but let me see here. What time is it in France? Duh, I have the internet. 7. Cool. It's 7 p.m. Welcome. Let's see. Odessa, UA. Where's Odessa, UA? Namaste. You too, my friend. The light in me sees the light in you. I'm not a yogi. Yeah, knowledge is power. Welcome, Bart. Haven't seen you before. Tio, hey everyone. Hope you're all enjoying the weekend. Baharat, I think that's how you say your name. Always try and smile. You're helping us so much. Junio, nice shirt, SpaceX. Yes, I just got this in. I bought it right after the NASA demo to crew demo thing, and it's the one with the helmet, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. So shop.spacex.com. This is not an ad. It's just I'm telling you where I got it from, and yeah, big fan of SpaceX. Okay. Oof, okay. Happy day. Happy day. Iowa City. Thomas from Iowa. Nice. Welcome. Welcome. All right. So if you're new to these streams, you haven't seen a stream before, you haven't been to my YouTube channel before, I'm Nelson, aka Pixel Geek. And what I love doing is sharing my knowledge of all things Webflow, web design, and my career, my 20 plus year career in web design. I started web design when I was just fiddling around with HTML when I was 13, back in the GeoCities. Oops, sorry. Back in the GeoCities dial-up days, AOL stuff like that, and got my first actual gig as a webmaster when I was 20. Yeah, 20, and I'm now 30. Hold on, I made a web page for myself. How old am I? I made a web page for myself on Webflow, and it looks like this. All right, yeah. Just to remind myself how old I am. Okay, how old am I? .webflow.io. Okay, cool. I'm now 37. So yeah, so a long time. And I've been using Webflow since 2013 when they went to from closed beta, when they launched closed beta, and I've been a fan ever since. And this true fandomness or whatever is what I'm trying to make you all true fans of Webflow. Anyways, um, I stream every Saturday at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time, and I do things like how to build this one type of component, how to solve for this problem. But today, what we're going to be doing is how to rebuild a sidebar.io, and it looks like this. And when I tweeted out, "Hey, what should I stream today?" or yeah, what should I stream over the weekend? And people were saying, giving me some suggestions. And when I take suggestions, they're always I always think about, can I do it within an hour to an hour and a half? Can I fully explain something? Will people get something out of this? There's some suggestions about, oh, can you do this one site? And the site is like super complex or has too many animations to the point I'm like, it might be too hard to teach within a 1 to 2 hour session. So something like Sidebar, which the creator of Sidebar, am I saying his name right? Hold on, let me let me make sure I'm saying his name. Uh, Bruce out. Oh yeah, Sacha. Okay, cool. Yeah, right there, Sacha. So he redesigned it, and he saw my tweet because I actually built this during a official Webflow stream a long, long time ago, and I wasn't able to fully create it. But when he reached out and said, "Hey, can you recreate this redesign I just did?" and I'm like, "Yeah." As I looked at it more, I'm like, "Yeah, it's now possible." Because back then, Webflow didn't have nested collections, but now we do. So I'm going to show you how to recreate sidebar.io, or attempt to, inside of Webflow from scratch. Right? Besides that, let me see. Anything else? Wow. Yeah, it's a cool shirt. My name basically means India. Oh, cool. And hello, Steven from Barbados. I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, ready? Do this? 10:15. Yeah, we can get started early. At the end of the stream, probably around 11:30ish, you can go ahead and ask your questions. Anything that has to do with today's topic, which is rebuilding sidebar.io, or anything else that has to do with web design, my career, or Webflow. Okay? Because that's what I do, anyways. That's what I do for work. I work for Webflow as a customer support specialist, and I answer questions, and I enjoy it so much because it's like a puzzle. How do I do this? Oh, okay, let me try to figure it out. There you go. Uh Yeah, let's go. Back on the screen. Right. Let's break this down. Um, oh, and by the way, if you're asking questions in the live chat room while I'm building, I may miss them because our mod Colleen, she's kind of sick today. So hope Colleen, if you're watching this recording or watching this live stream, um, get get well soon. Get well soon, please. Ooh, I'll take this question. This first question right here. Uh, Ashish is asking, why is Webflow so costly? Um, before I answer that, tell me, why do you think it's costly, and what are you comparing the costs to? And then I'll answer that. While I'm waiting for your answer, let's go. And if anyone wants to answer, Ashish, go ahead. Post your thoughts in the live chat room. Let's break this down. All right, so we have a nav bar, and then we have, it looks like a collection list. Um, let's see here. We have a collection list of 5. Okay. Uh, yeah, of 5 items, and within each of the um collection items, you have these tags, and this is where nested collections comes in. And then you have the date. Ooh, okay, this is maybe a little bit more difficult than I thought, but we'll try it. We'll try it. And so you have an overall grid of 2 columns, and or it could be flex. First column has the data, the second column has the date, but also a newsletter. Okay. So you have 2 columns, and this column is split up into 2 rows. Okay, that nav bar is within this. Okay, it's not sticky, it's not fixed or anything. Um Scroll down, and so you have the next day, and it's the same thing but just flipped. Right? So you have the next day, same thing, it's flipped, next day, flip, flip. Okay. So, the first thing I want to tackle is the data. What is our collection list going to look like? What is our collection structure going to look like inside of Webflow? So, it looks like we have a title, a link, and we have a short description. And okay, yeah. And then we have some sort of probably where the article comes from, so an image, and then tags. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's go ahead and build our structure right now. So this is a blank Webflow project. I'm gonna go to collections plus, and we'll just call this what do we want to call this? Posts, submissions, whatever. And we have the custom field. So we have the name. For the name, I'm going to rename it to title. I'm going to click on name, change it to title. Okay, custom fields, and so obviously we're going to need the link to the article. Did I call it posts or articles? Articles. Okay, so link to article, and then a short description. All right. And then we need some sort of if I click on this, what happens? Okay, it just goes to a Twitter. Twitter. Well, they're all Twitter. And I can tell because on the bottom left, yeah, on the bottom there it goes. On the bottom left, you can see that it says Twitter. Actually, let me zoom in. So if I hover over that, go, it says Twitter. Cool. So let's go ahead and put an image Twitter avatar, and also Twitter link. Cool. And we might need a Twitter name, huh? Yeah, we're gonna. I'm not gonna do the tooltip. I don't know if I have time for that. Um, do we need the Twitter name? No. All right, let's do it like that. And then I think that's it. I don't think you need anything else. The date already comes with date is already added inside of Webflow, so you don't need that. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're done with that. And now we need to create the tags. So go ahead and create something called tags. And we just need the name of the tag and we're done. So create collection. And now is that it? Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah. And if I need to add anything, I can later. But I think that's it for the collection structure. But now I need to link articles to tags. So what I need to do is first go to my tags and let's just add 5 dummy items. Okay. Cool. Done. And let's make them all one word. Okay. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Oh, it already exists. Okay. Oh. I have the same there. And there we go. Okay, so I'm just making these all one word. So they're kind of like tags. All right, so now that I have those created, now I can go to articles and go to the settings and add another field. And this field is going to be the, oh, you can't see it. Going to be the multi-reference field. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to call it tags, save. Oh, I need to connect the collection. Save collection. Cool. And now let's add 20 items. 20, yeah, let's add 20. Cool. We have 20 items, but let's do this. Let's go ahead and we're all created modifying the same date. I need to put a custom date for this example because as you can see on sidebar, it only shows 5 links per day. And I can't change created or modified date. I can't change that. So I have to make a special date. Delete all of them and create a new date field. Custom date. Save collection. Add 20. Wait for that to happen. All right. Let me go back to chat real quick. Did anyone answer his question? Comparing feature to price ratio, the price is justifiable. Hey, do you know McGuire, Brandon? He seems like a super chill guy. He is super chill. I've met him in person many, many times because I work with him. He's really in the Webflow team, and people think he's a hired actor, and he is hired. He can act really well. He's that funny in person. That's his real persona. That's his real personality. But he really knows web design as well. So he's that rare unicorn. All right. So yeah, he's super super cool. Um, yeah. So Ashish, let me know what you're comparing Webflow to, and I'll help you I'll help explain. Uh, I'll help compare the costs. Right. So moving on. So if I click on one of these, we have everything we need. We have tags. We have custom date, and the dates are different, huh? Ooh, yeah. Oof. They're different by the year too. So I need to fix this. Ooh, some don't even have tags. All right. So for the first, it's gonna take me a while to edit. Hmm. Let me just do the first 5 for now, and I'll do the data fixing later. So we're done with the structure. I know Rid Path. People can't believe McGuire's real. He's real. Oh, he's real, all right. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and start designing. Fun part. All right. To use grid or flexbox? That is the question. Um, I'll grid. Sheesh. All right, let me try grid. Boom. Grid, easy way to do columns. Need that second row. We're just gonna do this first row, and it looks like this is like. I'll just move this over. Something like this. Oh, too far. Come back. Wait, what's happening? Okay, let's try it again. All right, that's cool. And let's go ahead and make the columns and rows gap 0. All right. And I'm guessing this is full height. Each one is full height of the browser. Yep. Cool. So now with this grid, I can just say height 100 VH. Boom. Yay. Cool. Oh, I didn't look up what font he's using. Inspect. Avenir. Apple. Oh. Is Avenir in here? Side of Google Fonts? AV. Average. Area. Oh, it's not. Okay, we're gonna just use my favorite simple body tag that all months are done. Okay, cool. So now all fonts is going to be defaulted to this because I went to the body tag right here, clicked it, and then I set the font to be that. Right? Cool. Back. I'm on grid. What's next? Navbar. Simple. All right. So let's go ahead and put a div in here. Our first column. Div in there. There we go. First column. And let's go ahead and put a navbar. That. Cool. And let's go ahead and put the logo. Is it broken? I uploaded it this morning. Okay, there we go. Background of this color, which I added this morning. Sweet. Go ahead. Category sponsor, submit, login. Categories. Submit. Login. Login. Cool. Simple. All right. Let's take these things out of the container because we don't need that container. Don't need you. Gone. And we're doing just fine right now. So, let's go ahead color those. So nav link, color, blam. Same thing here. Nav link. We're giving them all the same class names. And if you're wondering, how are you getting through Webflow so fast without clicking? Well, what I do is I click on the element and then I press return, and that's how I can get into typing mode. Or I can press escape and then hold Command Enter, and that's how I get into Styles panel, and that's how I can name the selector fast. Hotkeys, so hot. All right. What is this? What font is that? IBM Plex. Yeah, I don't have it. We'll just leave it as is. Cool. All right, and this needs to be smaller, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. We'll go link, eyeballing it. I'm gonna say 65. Yeah, cool. This navbar has a default background that Webflow adds of a DDD, of a background color of DDD, so set that to transparent. Cool beans. And then yeah, this overall div has some sort of padding. So let's get this and call this content column. Overall padding. 42 is a good number. Then this navbar probably has some sort of, I wonder if this navbar is absolute. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out, is this area right here, is this just aligned to the top? Okay, it is. Because I thought this would be aligned vertically center, but it's not. Cool. So that makes it easy. So I can take this grid, actually this content column, and just say align to the top. Sweet. So that's done. Navbar is done. Let's go ahead and push this away. I don't know. I'm guessing 72. You pick. Ooh. Okay, now we're gonna add collections and see how this works. Hey, people saying grid. Okay, cool. Right, so we're gonna connect this to our articles. We have all of our articles, and let's go ahead and limit this to only show the first 5. So only show 5. And the sort order, we're gonna use, take the custom, no, just leave it as is. But we're gonna say, actually, rate it on newest to oldest. Right, that, and we're good. Cool. Is this cool? Alright, we're just gonna keep going. I can see some problems in the future of this build, but we're just gonna build, and I'll explain those later. Because I'm like, uh-oh. I see roadblocks ahead. I see them, but it's hard to explain right now. Alright, moving on. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put this in a grid of 2 columns. So let's take this collection list in a grid, 2 columns. And I think with code, I might have to make the first one span 2 columns. I'm gonna have to find the code for that. But for now, let's keep going. See here. So let's go ahead and start designing this collection item. I'm gonna set this. Oh, it's already position relative. Cool. So we're gonna put 1, 2, 3 text blocks. So first one, text block. That's Command E or Command K if you want to do the quick find. This will hold the domain name. Command E, text link, and this is going to get the URL from article. So this is link to the article, open a new tab, and get text from articles, and it's the actual title. Sweet. One more text block, and this one is going to be the short description. Sweet. All right, and let's put a div. And this div is going to be flex because it's going to hold this and the collection list. Go ahead and link block. This is going to get the URL from articles, the Twitter link. Twitter, I'm gonna call this Twitter link. Give it a height and width of, I don't know, 25, 35. Oops. 35, 35. And we'll set the border radius to 50%. And when you do that, if you do border radius 50% and your width and height are equal, create a perfect circle. Let's give it a background image of the Twitter avatar. And let's go ahead and set that background to cover, center, no repeat. And there's also a border on there, say 3, guessing, like gray. Awesome. Yeah, it looks pretty thick. So when I hover over it though, it turns the brand orange. Okay. So let's go ahead and on hover, turn this orange. Cool. But also we need some sort of transition effect. So we're gonna go to transitions down here and choose border color. Here we go. We have that effect. Cool, cool. That's cool. Right, so this div block, I'm gonna call it Twitter and tags. Again, I'm not the guy to go to when it comes to naming classes. Go. Let's go ahead and actually, do I need to set this to flex? I don't think I do. Let's see. And inside of Twitter and tags, let's put a nested collection. And this nested collection is going to come from tags. Go. Again, this wasn't possible inside of Webflow probably a couple weeks ago. Yeah. All right, so now that we have this, let's go ahead and set this collection list wrapper. See how it's display block? Can we make it display inline? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna call this tags CLW, collection list wrapper. And this collection list, we can go ahead and set this one to, can we set it to inline? No. I think these need to be in. Close. This one, I guess I have to use flex. Oof. I muted, right? Did the mute work? If it didn't, sorry if you're wearing headphones. I need these all to be in the same line as this. Maybe it's because there's more than 3. Alright. Well, we can fake it by doing limit items, show only 3. There we go. Right. And in here, the collection list items, go ahead and set them play none. Tag. And inside of the tag, we need a text block. Text, we're going to get the name of the tag, tweet, and push this away a bit. You know, each of these tags needs a style. Has that rounded edge. Okay, so it's gray on the background and then black. Okay, cool. Go ahead. Background is kind of gray. Let me save this gray real quick. 9, save that gray. Cool. Let me get one of the tags. That same gray color. Ooh, that's too gray. This. There we go. Cool. And let's make these smaller. Point 0.3 dash. Adding. And border radius, say 3. And let's push these away from each other. Kind of like that. And yeah, I do need a flex because they're not vertically aligned. So I'm gonna use flex, vertically align it. There we go. So these tags need to be away from that Twitter avatar. Cool, something like that. All right, we're getting somewhere. Now the rows and the columns, they're really close together. So let's give them more space. So I'm gonna go back to the collection list, edit that, and hold shift. So that way, 42. Done. Cool. Now I need to figure out what's the code to make it span. So I'm gonna span one of them, which spans them all. I'm going to publish and find the code that does the spanning. Okay. So I'm gonna go here to my published site. Go to my first div, my first dynamic item, and it looks like this right here. These three. I'm gonna copy this. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Webflow. I'm gonna put it back to 1. So now column span and row span are 1, but I want to do it to the first thing. So I'm gonna have to add some custom code. So I'm gonna drag in an embed to the very top of the page. This is some pro tips right here. If you're lost, sorry, but you can actually add custom CSS and it'll show up on the page immediately. So let's go ahead and get that code in here. So this is the code that I found that spans the thing to 2. And now I need to target this collection item. So let me do this. Save it. I don't lose my code. It's this that needs to span. So call this article item. Okay, so we're gonna get article item. Go back to my code and say article dash item, because remember, Webflow removes spaces and changes them to dashes. And if you have any uppercase characters, it'll change it to lowercase. That's how Webflow does things. All right. So now that I have this code in, what I'm saying with custom CSS, I'm saying, hey, do that spanning thing, but with code. So I save and close, and it didn't do it. Awesome. Yay. Article item. Supposed to do it. It didn't change? No! There's my... It's being crossed out. Why? Oh, because Webflow is adding span 1. So this is my code right here. So this is the code that you saw me put in. But then the reason why they're crossed out is because Webflow overwrote my code and put span 1. That's fine. Because I just want to do the first one. So there's my next thing. I need to say, hey, first article item. So CSS first child of class. Is it first child or first of type? First like first of type of first of type. Can I do first of type with class? Or do I have to do first of child? First of class. Select first of class. This is usually what I do. Alright, first of type then. Limited. Let's try this one first. First of type. I'm gonna do this. Did it work? Well, I'm gonna try it again. Oh wait, actually, I can do important. Meaning, don't overwrite my code. And that's what important means in CSS. Ah, it worked! Yay! Believe that. This first one is spanning too. So it says column 1, row 1 here, but with code, I'm forcing it to be one row. So there we go. So that's how we're getting this one row and then 2 columns for the other 4. Sweet. All right, so now we just do some typography stuff. So article link, bold, no underline. This is go, and go. Make this bigger. Say 22, 24. Line height. Let's see here. Okay, cool. So this one, this will hold the domain name. Gray. Ooh, too much. That. Push this away a little. Four. Okay, sweet. Yay! And then this link is already, yeah, I've already set that up. Sweet. All right. Next pretty cool challenge. How do you get the domain name into here without having to make the person type it in? What you can do is ask Google. JavaScript get domain name from link. That's usually what I do. And usually I find Stack Overflow, get the current domain name. So yeah. But I don't want, see here, from a link, not from the actual place that I'm at. I want it from a link. How to get domain name from URL? No. From a link. Not from the actual. From a link. And I spelled JavaScript wrong. Maybe it's this one. Oh, yeah. I should have looked at this. Okay, so this looks like a bunch of hubbubaloo, but oh, my solution thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, host name versus domain name. Okay, examples. See here. Okay, so let's try it. So, ooh. Okay, so let me get this. So I'm just gonna copy all of this and try it. So right here, I'm going to name this text block. I'm going to rename it to domain name. Cool. And so what I can do with JavaScript is go to the end body tag and start my script. scripty. And then put in that thing I found and try to explain it to everyone. All right. So the URL is obviously that's what's supposed to be coming from this. So article link. So when you publish something on Webflow, like a link or something, the code looks like this. It looks like this. Ahref. Okay? And so right here, this is the URL. And what we want to get out of it is the whatever.com. That's the domain name. So we want to pull that out without having to make the user do it. Okay? So how we're going to do that is with code. I'm going to go to home. And let's go ahead and where can we find the URL? So we can find the URL from, here, place this, from, now we're telling jQuery, hey, find article link. Is it article link? Hope so. Find article link. And then it has an attribute of href. And there we go. So the href is the article. Yeah. So the href inside of article link going to be saved inside of the browser called URL. Then the URL JavaScript is saying, hey, replace, if you find HTTP in the link, replace it with nothing, meaning delete it. If you find HTTPS, delete it. And then remove everything after. Okay? Remove everything after the first slash, which is whatever, if there's a full long link, then remove everything after. And then we can just say, wait, what am I doing? Okay, and then we can just say domain. We can say, hey, jQuery, for domain dash name, I want you to replace the text within it with the domain. Okay, and the domain is here. So URL parts goes here, and then it gets saved as a variable named domain. And so I'm saying, hey, jQuery, you know that div that's named domain-name? Replace the text within it called domain. And if it works, which usually whenever I'm custom coding, it doesn't work on the first time. But if it does, oh my gosh. Fresh. All right, look at that. So it looks like this on the published version. But obviously, because it's custom code, you won't see it here. Right? Let's go one step further and remove the www. Because there's one more replace I need. So, I'm going to copy this and back here and say dot, say, if you find a www dot, delete it. That's it. Save, publish. And there we go. Sweet. All right. We're going to add a number, but forgot how to do counting. I've done it before. Find it. But yeah, Webflow doesn't have a thing where you can put the counting. You have to do custom code. What I mean is that number right here, like number 1, 2, etc. Oh, I didn't do the hovers for these. Let me do that real quick. Tag. Oh, wait, these tags need to be links, huh? Yeah. Can I right click? Oh, I can't. Okay. Text link. And this is supposed to go to current tag. Get the name, and there we go. Tag link. Done. Okay, cool. And then I need to make... I think I did this wrong. Yeah, let me remove that. Can I add tag to this? Okay, and these... Okay, there we go. So what was wrong is this tag link needs the styles rather than the collection item, because this link is going to change font colors. So the only way I can change font colors on a link is directly on the link, not on its parent. Because if you try to change colors, font colors for a link in the parent, it won't work. All right. So go ahead and fix this. I think this was 12. Go. Go ahead and set the padding. 5, 5, 8. This one here was like 4. Background color of light. And a border radius of 3. Cool, we're back. Now let's go ahead and add a hover. And the hover is going to be orange, red, white. Go back to the none state. And we need to add our transitions for the font color and the background color. Cool, we fixed those. All right, let's go ahead and add that number. So I'm gonna drag in another text block. What just happened? Oh, okay. There we go. I did another text block, and this one's gonna be just the number 1. Numero. Right. Set this to extra bold. Easy. I think it's 52. 60? Yeah, I'll go 60. And then this is gonna be light. Probably a little bit lighter. Something like that. And Scott Levin, thank you so much, man. You didn't have to. I'm trying not to tell people to donate, but because I feel bad. But thank you so much for donating, Scott. Really appreciate it. So this numero, this needs to be absolute because it's in the back. Let's set the z index to -1, so it's pushed further in the background. And let's just move it. Whoa. Move it like this. Well, something like this. Does that have decimals? Oh my gosh. That's weird. Okay. Hillary, welcome back. You're not late, you're just on time. Like a wizard. Wait. Oh. Okay. How come I don't see the numbers on the other one? Oh. Weird. Article item. There we go. Relative. Then numero is, okay, relative to article item. Cool. Confused what's going on. Okay, there we go. Oh, I had it. Okay, so numero was targeting. So this shows you what it's targeting when you're doing absolute. And, yeah. I wasn't targeting the right thing. So that's why I had to do relative. If you're confused about position, I have a whole separate video about CSS positioning that you should definitely take a look at. It'll help you understand what the heck I'm doing. Let's publish it and let's see what it looks like. Sweet. Oh, those numbers are huge. Okay, we can make them bigger. 100. Yeah, okay, cool. Publish. Cool, something like that. Ugh, I'm getting annoyed. Just a little. There we go. Publish. Okay, cool. So we're done with this side. Yay! Now we gotta go on the other side. And before I do that, Hillary, yes, welcome. Dino, a Pixel Geek. When do you decide when to use a percentage value over? Oh, you deleted it. Why? Okay. All right. Gray coming through the stream, very light. Oh, it looks. Yeah, it's supposed to be light. But let's keep going. All right, next side. Yeah. Here we have. So notice how this is sticky. Yeah, that's cool. So we can do that. Let's go ahead and for our grid, add in another div. Go, and we'll call this date column. Right, and the date column. Let's go ahead and set this. Should it be relative? No. Well, let's see. Grid. For this grid, I need this to be relative. So this is how you make things sticky. So I'm gonna set this to relative. And then for this date column, I'm gonna set this to flex because it's gonna have 2 rows. It's gonna be vertical. Yeah. So I'm gonna put in a div inside of there. So we have first div. So date, and then we're gonna expand it, and we're gonna put another div, and this is going to be expanded as well. Call this other row. I don't know. Calm down. So this date is going to have a background color of this, or no. Huh? No. Sorry. This whole date column, that is what has the background color. But this other row, this has a background color of white, but it's kind of light. 20. And there we go. Cool. So, nice. I think this needs more padding. There we go. Nice. All right. And then in this date, this needs that stickiness. So we're going to go position, sticky, 0. Right? So just to test out the stickiness, I'm going to add another section. It's going to be... Actually, no. I'm going to copy this grid and paste it again. What? Oh, no. See? I told you there'd be a roadblock. Because I already have a nested collection inside of this page. I'm already using it. You can only do that once. So I'm trying to copy this whole section, and Webflow won't allow me to do it. Darn. So can you do sidebar.io completely inside of Webflow? Not yet. Not yet. But yeah. But we're still going to keep pushing on. So you're gonna learn a lot from this anyways. So for this section, I'm just gonna do 100 VH. That way I can scroll down. And so watch the orange column. And it's not sticky. I did it wrong. Why? Is this date column is grid? That's full. Date column. Maybe the date column's supposed to be position relative. I don't know. Aren't you moving down? Oh, it's. Jeez. Oh, okay. No? Oh, failure. I thought I had this. Okay, so sticky is kind of weird. Okay? So there's these things about sticky. There's hold on. Okay, right here, troubleshooting. So, position sticky elements will not work if you have any of its uh will not work if you have overflow hidden on the element itself or on any of its parents. Okay? It will also not work if any of its parents elements have a set height. Um and I've checked for that. So there's overflow is visible. Date column is visible. There's no height. And grid, there I removed the height from it, and overflow's visible. The body tag is fine. All right, let me just publish and see what's up. Fail. Oh man, come on. Oh wait. Oh okay. It's because of this. The line has to be top. So if I go like this, okay, in the date column. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Can I set this to height 50%? And this height to 50%? But this one then needs a height. Oh man, how'd you do it? How'd you do it, Sacha? I thought I had this in the bag. Because it's inside the same div. Not sure what you mean, HG. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Can I take this? Position will not work if any parent element has a set height. So say I make this like 250 pixels. And if I scroll down, it should be stick. Ah, it's not. Oh man, dude, why aren't you sticking? Wait, date column is supposed to be sticky as well. Okay, okay, okay. Did I figure it out? Let's see here. So this doesn't need to be sticky. Okay, so it's the date column that needed to be sticky. The div is relative and that moves. Absolute will move too. Okay, thank you, HG. So if I can make this 50 VH, and I take other row and say it's 50 VH as well. Oh, oh, okay, getting somewhere. If I set this to 100, I just broke it, right? It, so does this need to be absolute? So the absolute will move too. Hold on, let me figure it out. Oh my god. I'm breaking my brain now. Why do I not see it? 100% of its parent. How come I don't see date? There's date. There's other row. I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Why is anyone watching this stream? Oof. Want you. Sacha, oh my god. How'd you do it? Alright, I'm gonna deal with you later. Okay, how come the date doesn't show up now? Oh, because it doesn't have a background. Okay. Oh, I'm getting mad at you, Sacha. Getting mad at myself. Okay, I want this date to scroll down. Okay. Cool. Sort of. Oh, maybe. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Alright. Sorry if I made anyone confused. This is the process. Love the process. The puzzle. Alright. So instead of date column having the background color, I've removed it by setting it to transparent. For the date, I've set that to the coral color. Pablo, can't you inspect the actual site and see what layout was used? Yeah, but this is part of the fun of building, of trying to figure it out inside of Webflow. Yes, I can just copy the code and do it, but I guess that's just me. Let's see here. So this is position relative. And here, this has position sticky. Ooh, he's using grid. You can see it. Um, and then here for day, using position. I think this is relative. No, that's not post days. I don't see relative. Post list. Huh. Loving the show. When do you decide to? So Dino's asking, when do you decide between using percentage and pixel value? So I use percentages most of the time. I only use I don't use pixels much. For example, this grid we're using fractions. That way, whenever I shrink, the columns just flow. It's fluid. Okay. Um, but for this right here, for the number one, for numero, I'm using exact pixels because these pixels are relative to this article item. So I'm not using percentages for that. Right? But yeah. Ooh, okay. Let me go to the pricing question. Sheesh. Written a lot. So, considering that hosting provider costs around $3 to $5 a month, Webflow is using AWS, which starts at $3 a month. That to pay as you go. But Webflow is charging $3.99 for an account. Doesn't it much affordable solution? Plus, no free domain is provided. I don't recommend Wix at all. It is not a good option. Their website builder has ton of restrictions. Even the Webflow templates are super pricey. Okay. So if comparing it to when it comes to hosting, you're paying for convenience. Notice how I'm building all of this stuff right before your eyes, and I press publish, and it's live. You can go to what I'm building right now. So I just click publish. You can go to that URL, and it works. It's there. I didn't have to set up any servers. I didn't have to set up any FTP. I don't have to worry about, will my server crash? Will my site go down if there's malware or viruses going around to servers? I don't have to worry if my servers need more RAM, or if my if I know I'm going to have a lot of traffic, or suddenly you get a lot of traffic because you're number one on Reddit and everyone's coming to your site. You don't have to worry about your site not being able to scale. All of the tech issues, all the things you have to think about when it comes to hosting, don't have to think about. All you have to do is press publish and move on with your design. Furthermore, when it comes to dynamic stuff, like I'm showing you right here, all of this dynamic stuff, I created a database, basically. I structured a database, linked two databases together, and I'm showing the dynamic data live, and I'm designing with them live on the page. And I didn't have to code a thing. So having all of that convenience, how much that is that to you? It used to be you would have to set all of this up and take hours and hours on a WordPress install just to start on your design. And then you have to put plugins after plugins after plugins. So again, how much is your time worth compared to other platforms? Now, obviously, this is really, really biased because yes, I work for Webflow and I've been using it for a long time and I'm just a super fan, but I'm able to, for my side projects, I'm able to charge a lot more than I did before because I'm able to learn faster, I'm able to build faster, and give the client a better customer experience without having to worry about all of those technical hurdles. But if you still feel like Webflow is pricey, then you know what? Webflow isn't the best tool for everything. For example, like I'm showing you right now, I'm trying to rebuild sidebar.io inside of Webflow, and if I just if I want a second row of this, copy and paste, nope, I can't. So just like any other software, there's no perfect solution for every use case. And even if you get a piece of software and it works most of the time, no software will help you 100% of the way. You're probably going to have to create custom code like I'm doing right here, or create or use other types of software, bundle them in or connect them with your website. Like for example, Webflow can't do like membership type of stuff. So you put in MemberStack, and then you want to do some automations, and you put in Zapier or Integromat or Parabola. So yeah, it could get pricey, but think about the bigger picture. How much of your time is spent configuring things rather than actually producing? If you're producing things much faster without code, then you can start charging the same, either start charging the same price and you're using less of your time to do it, or charge more and you're doing less work. You're taking less time to do it. So that's my thoughts on that. But thank you so much again for watching the stream and for your opinion. I mean, everyone's entitled to it, and hopefully that explains it. Oh, and no free domain is provided. Yep, I get it. Webflow is not like any other host you may have used, like a HostGator or something, where they give you a free domain name. But again, HostGator, they don't give you the powerful editing tool. HG says I kicked WordPress and Drupal out. Too much time and work to get things done. Yeah, I mean, there's people in the Webflow community now. They're like, oh yeah, like there's a local agency that focuses just on dental offices. So whenever a client says, "Hey, I want to put my website on WordPress," they charge extra because it takes them more time to maintain that website. So they're like, "Okay, if you go on Webflow, it's cheaper, but if you go on WordPress or anything else, then we're gonna charge you more." Yeah. So yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take now. I had a thought. It's like Tesla electric cars versus old school gas petrol cars, automobiles. So Tesla, you get updates all the time for free, and it keeps upgrading your car, and so it costs a lot in the beginning, but in the long term, it's cheaper because it lasts longer. Whereas old combustion engine automobiles, you have to maintain, you pay for the lot of maintenance. You bring it in every 4 to 6 months. And there's so many moving parts. And if one little thing breaks, then you have to get that fixed. So yeah. All right. Done with that one. Moving on to this. Why? Okay, so let's put that other row. And okay. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and put that background color. Let's put another color on top of it. Going to be white. Oh, no. White. But 20%. Okay, there we go. Okay. I feel like we're halfway there. I hope. Maybe. I don't know. Can this be sticky too? Please, please. There's two stickies. Yes! Yes! Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. Look at that. See, I just needed to walk away from it. I just need to walk away from it and come back. Okay, so what did I do? Let's see here. Let's go down the list. Okay, so grid is relative and align to the top. So all child elements will align to the top. Oh, and it works with the height. Anyways, date column. So we remove the background color, and this has the stickiness, and it's sticky at position at the top 0. The date has a sticky as well, and the height 50 VH, which is 50% of the viewport height. Other row is position static, and yeah, and I got it done. How? Just fine. That's what I do. This is how I web design. I click things until it works. And then after it works, it's like, okay, why? I try to figure out why. The one thing I'm confused about, because Webflow says position sticky may not work correctly if any parent has a set height. I guess the word may should be bolded because grid has a height of 100 and it's a parent of both date column and date, which has position sticky. So cool. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and put the date in here. So this date here, Let's set this to flex center center because we're gonna have this type of thing. Oh wait, thinking. Okay, I think I need to put another div inside because one of these needs to be position absolute. All right, so yeah, delete this. Put another div in here. We're gonna call it date inner wrapper thing. I don't know. This is height 100% of its parent. Go. Display, flex, center, center, and also position relative. Let's go ahead and put a piece of text in there. Text block. And we'll just do this manually. Yeah. Put this manually. And today is the 20th. It's already June. Oh my gosh. 06 2020, and this is going white 20 bold, make it huge. No, 120. Oh wow. Actually, so here, because this is exact pixels right here. So Dino, if you're watching, you can do straight pixels for the font size, but look, if I make this smaller, it breaks. I want that type to be more fluid, so I can do a size of like 5VW. Yeah, so 7, or can I use percent? 7 viewport width. So take whatever the viewport is, and that's the size of it. So if I go like this, it shrinks and grows based on the screen size. And then, yeah, I can just set this to the same thing, 7VW on the line height. And there we go. So it doesn't break my design. It's more fluid. All right, cool. Next thing, let's put another text block. I'm going to say this is Friday. Okay. Make this white. Is it white? Yeah. Oh, it didn't do the whole date. Let's make this bigger. This Friday. Or I should remix, huh? Friday. Ooh, it's like it's in your head now. You're welcome. Position absolute. Wait, why is it centered already? I didn't know Flexbox can do that. Can center something that's absolute and you don't have to set the positions. That's new. Alright, let's set this to 5VW, 5VW. Can we make this bigger? Fine. Cool. Yes. Cool. All right. So there's how you do one of the rows. Um Now here's one thing that I don't usually do during my streams, which is make it responsive because I usually don't have time for it. But yeah, Dino, it's a lot more responsive. So speaking of responsiveness, uh choose your own adventure. Should I keep going and make this responsive, or for this last 30 minutes, answer your questions? So yeah, let me know in the chat. Responsive or questions? Make it responsive or questions? Choice yours. Mm-hmm. There's like a 30-second delay for these. All right, one vote for questions. Responsiveness, okay. 1 and 1. Anyone want to break that tie? All right. I guess I'll do one breakpoint and answer questions. Hmm. Hey, Shash, how you doing? Sha? Jose? Welcome back. All right. Responsive. All right. Someone broke the tie. Responsiveness times 2. Well, Scott broke the tie. So here we go. Let's go to the next breakpoint. All right. So how I tackle these is I just look for what's wrong. So see here. Wait, why is that? How about 15 minutes of responsive, 15 minutes questions? All right, half and half. Oh, publish it. Done. Published. All right, moving on. So why is there a gap here? Um, I'm confused. Whoa, yo, what is that? I've never experienced that before. But let's see what sidebar does. Inspect. All right, here we go. So, oh, look at that. It does overflow hidden. So he doesn't make that type responsive. He just cuts it off. Okay. And then after he cuts it off, it goes into mobile mode, which then the date goes to the top and the nav goes to the top as well. Oh, whoa, this cuts into that. Oh, geez. Okay, so the nav bar is not okay. Okay. Challenges. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. So this text block right here. This one, we're gonna do straight pixels. That's what he did. Let's make it bigger. Cool. This one is straight pixels as well. So let's do nice. And then this needs to be display or overflow hidden. That way, when I go here, yep, there we go. Do I have a horizontal scroll? I have a horizontal scroll. Now I'm kind of mad. Oh, and probably. Oh, that still works. Okay, that's good. Um. Why? 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 Why do you do this to me? Huh? Why? 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 If 100% of its parent, which is date column, is you this overflow hidden? Like hide it. Why? Why do you even? All right, figure that one out later. But it's supposed to be good right here, but at the same time, this right here is already too tall. I gotta um figure out what to do with my life because it's not working. So he's probably using grid for the whole thing. Let me see here. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, I'm thinking this grid, he did it differently where it's 2 by 2. So let me add another row. So I have another row. This nav bar is first. Date column is second. Content column is there. Date column spans 2. And this nav bar, move that margin. I'm guessing it's like this. Taking a wild guess. No idea. So that way, when it gets to here, you can play around with the grid and say this spans 2 rows and date spans, 2 columns. Content spans 2 columns. What happened to that? Okay, that newsletter thing. That newsletter thing. So other row, display hidden. This inner wrapper. Oh, yeah, the height auto. Okay, getting somewhere. So this is what I do. Sorry if I'm confusing anyone. Basically what I do. I don't need the menu icon for this breakpoint. So I go to the settings, remove it from here. Right? Something like this. Okay. Wait, is it sticky even on the smaller breakpoint? It's not sticky. Whew, okay, even better. So I can take this date column and set it back to static. Same thing with the date. Static. Scroll down. We're fine. Sweet! And then I get down to here, and we're good. Actually, let's go ahead and oh, so all of these need to be one row now. So let's go ahead and take article item, set these all to all span 2. Sweet. Oh, it's really thin. So let's go ahead and get that content column back a bit. 36. Cool. Oh, jeez. 36. Cool. Yay, responsiveness. You did it. Kinda. Why are you... Oh, okay, it's because you have no items. Publish. And there's my attempt at sidebar.io. Webflow can't create this completely, but we're able to learn by redesigning it. Time for questions. Hopefully you learned something, and if you didn't, thank you so much for watching anyways. My first question is, what do you want to stream next week? What do you want to learn? Someone from the YouTube channel, actually from from the Pixel Geek community Slack channel. Oh, and by the way, if you want to join the Pixel Geek community Slack channel, go to pgcommunity.webflow.io. Go ahead and sign up. Come on. So go ahead and sign up. I'll send you an invite, and yeah, we're trying to build the community there. All right. Yeah, someone asked. I asked, "What should we stream?" And what did someone say? I, where did I ask? I know I asked somewhere. Any ideas for next stream? Oh yeah, Scott. He asked, "Have you done much around responsive mobile?" I mean, if you can give me more examples for responsive sites, then I'll do my best to explain them more. Kind of like what I did right now. Okay. Oh yeah, code drops. Can you give me a which code drop? I mean, there can be a lot. Code drop. Is it cod drops? Code drops? How do you say it? Uh, Dagger text reveal. Yeah, this I didn't see it. I didn't see it happen. Uh, didn't happen. Is there an error? Huh. Whoa. Oof. That looks interesting. SVG filters. Yeah, give me a link to it, and I'll have to study up on it. I've never done SVG filters. Hillary, is there a way to hide the collection name on a slug? Um. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Ooh, I've never tried this. I need to see a demo. Right. So, what Hillary is asking is when you create a collection, you are whoops. When you create a collection, you're given a collection URL or a slug, whatever you want to call it. Okay? And I've seen some tickets where they're like, "Can you remove this off the URL?" Whenever someone goes to an article page. So instead of going to website.com/article/article page, they want the URL to show up as website.com/article page. And the answer to that is no, you cannot. However, you can use Webflow's 301 redirects and a wildcard for it. And it happens in here. Um, will it? Yeah. I would like to know the use case though. I've seen support tickets, and I just gotta tell people, no, you can't. That's how Webflow is built. Why would you need to hide the collection name on a slug? I don't think you can do it. I mean, you can do 301 redirects, but then that's starting to get confusing to me. Um, yeah. Yeah, Hillary, let me know what the new Square Up site is. Nice off-grid stuff. Square Up? What's Square Up? Is that the thing you pay with? Where up? Oh yeah, the thing you pay with. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, it looks like grid, 2-column grid, and then you're not too not too tough. Yeah, it gets simpler as you scroll down. Yeah, yeah. This first part right here, that's nothing. 2-column grid or even flex. And then on column one, uh, you just have a bunch of margin right here for this copy, and then this goes all the way to the edge. Same margin right here. Yeah. And this is one column right here as well. So you have that image, and then you have another image with a margin right here. And then here it's just flipping. 2-column, flex or grid, your choice. 2-column, and then flip, flip, big image. Yeah. I mean, if you want me to build this, I can. I missed the weekly builds on the Webflow channel. Me too. This is why I'm doing it on my own personal time. Because, like, I really want to do it. If we bring it back, which I'm trying, if we bring it back, I have so many ideas, so many more ideas to do on that stream. But we'll wait and see. Hillary, well, essentially, I have a client who doesn't know enough about Webflow to easily create slash duplicate collection pages. So I've essentially used CMS as a form of template so that she can use the same layout for. But she wants to show up URL wise page. Hmm. Hmm. I can interesting use case. And hmm. Will will you ever have more? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's possible. I don't think that's possible. Yeah. I think that's possible. Sorry, Hillary. I'm trying to think. With 301 redirects, you can kind of fake the URL. Like, for example, a use case for a 301 redirect is if you make a page, what marketers call vanity URLs. Like, say you're selling a car, like Tesla.com/Model 3, right? But when someone types that in, it actually redirects to an even bigger URL where that page actually lives. It doesn't live on that one vanity URL. It goes to its actual full URL page. Um, and that's what I'm thinking that you can do. But the end result is you'll always be at that one bigger page or bigger URL. Yeah. Yeah. Ranjan, welcome back. Hey, Nelson, joined late, but hope you're well. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well as well. As well. Well. Oh well. Mm. Um. Yeah. Any other questions? 10 more minutes, but yeah. While I'm waiting for questions, um, yeah, PG community. If you want to join it, I'm trying to create this community of Pixel Geeks and grow it to so we can help each other out. But yeah, there's a few people in there already. Digital chowdery chidari. Sorry. Started learning Webflow today. Oh, cool! Welcome to the craziness. Any guide or suggestions to learn in 3 days? Build an e-commerce website with Webflow. 3 days. That's all you have. 3 days. Um, if you know HTML and CSS already, then go to the Webflow University and just start learning the Webflow collection. Search for Webflow collections. That is a great place to start. If you don't know HTML and CSS yet, you need to pick up on those concepts. So you can learn it from W3 schools. You can learn it from Webflow University. There's a crash course. But YouTube won't let me post URL. Yeah. Badass 35 page. That. But yeah, so digital yeah. If you know HTML CSS, Webflow is gonna be so easy for you to pick up. If not, it's gonna take more than 3 days for you to understand. Right? So you need the fundamentals first. What's the Badass project? Whoa. Whoa. This is a whoa. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. This is a big site. Oh. Yo, this is huge. Oh gosh. Look at how oh. Whoa. Okay. There's a lot going on here. Oh, wow. Um this is a this is a loud website. That's a loud menu. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Oof. Okay. All right. Back on me cuz it may make some people dizzy. Can this be built in Webflow? And the answer is most of it. There's some interactions that you can't do, but you can do it in a slightly different way. But oof, okay. You see here, inspect. And what is it like on mobile? Okay, here, calm it down. Calm it down. Yo, it's even big on mobile. Look at oh my gosh. Here, let me refresh. Oh my gosh. Look, oh, the type is so I feel like it's uncomfortably big. Okay. Wow. Maybe. Maybe I'll do it. It's just whoa. I know a lot of people like to use big type, but that one's crazy. Yeah. All right. Um. Yeah. I guess if there's no other questions, um. Yeah. Post your questions over at the Pixel Geek community. That's where I'm hanging out more. You wanna hang out with me and the other Pixel Geek community members? P. Let me do it again. PG community webflow.io. Check it out. Sign up. And I'll give you an invite. hang out there. But for now, thank you all so much. Let me play this music. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, that was fun. That was a fun build. Kind of tough with the stickiness, but we got over it. We learned together. Yeah. Let me know what else I should stream. Let me know if I can do better. These streams are for you all, and to help you learn, to take this knowledge, and hopefully pass this knowledge forward. Because that's what I want. I want everyone to grow. I want everyone to grow using whatever no-code tool or Webflow. uh, it's fun. So thank you for making me smile, and I hope I've made you smile. It's gonna be a crazy couple more weeks. We'll all get through this. Be safe, stay healthy. Please wear those masks. Please wear those masks. Because we all, we can get through this. Ranjan, I sent you a DM in Twitter regarding this video trigger play pop. Oh, yes. Sorry, Ranjan. Did you figure it out? If not, maybe we can do that during the next stream. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much. You as well. These streams happen every Saturday at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time. You can follow me on Twitter, right there, at the Pixel Geek. That's where I just communicate a lot. You can DM me too. My DMs are open. I'll do my best to respond. A lot of things happening, but I do my best. Yeah, I'll see you next week. And as always, make the web beautiful together. See ya.